Morning. This is your Venkateshwarlu taking up the emotional intelligence class. In our previous classes, we have defined emotional intelligence. We learned about the concepts of the emotional intelligence, and we have also learned about the various models of the emotional intelligence. So, in today's class, first of all, before starting this class, I thank very much Sanjay Shah has given a good feedback, and also I got feedback from some other also. He wanted me to speak a little slowly, and he also wanted me to write legibly. Of course, I am writing legibly, but still I will try to write much more legibly. Okay, and my contact number is, you are always aware, 95505 08168. I repeat, 95505 08168. In today's class, let us learn the utility of emotional intelligence. So, what are the uses? What are the advantages? What are the benefits of the emotional intelligence? We let us learn in this class. So, we start with a quotation from Nelson Mandela. What Nelson Mandela has said: "A good head." What is a good head? A good head. Good head means a person having a good knowledge of IQ. So, a good head, IQ. And a good heart. What is a good heart? Kind hearted man. So, he's an emotionally intelligent man. So, a good head and a good heart are always, I am trying to write as legibly as possible, are always a formidable combination. So, each one is important. So, both IQ is important and EQ is important as per Nelson Mandela. For what? For combination for what? For success. Where? In life and career. So Nelson Mandela has said a good head means one who is having a lot of IQ, and a good hearted person is a EQ. A good head and a good heart are always a formidable combination for success in life and career. Not only life, not only career, but also life. If you are a good man with IQ and EQ, if you are using the combination of IQ and EQ, you will be definitely a successful man both in your life and career. So, in this background of Nelson Mandela's quotation, let us know about the utility of the emotional intelligence. What are the advantages of the emotional intelligence? The first advantage, and previously also we will repeat why this emotional intelligence has come place, why emotional intelligence is required. What was the previous position we have learned in the first class itself? That government's work is a God's work. So, of course, some other things are also there. So, what the earlier person thought, workplace is not the right place. Workplace is not the right place for emotions. Suppose a person is in a very much pensive mode. He comes to office. What is the work he is going to deliver? Suppose you have engaged some laborers in the agricultural field. A lactating mother comes. She keeps the baby in the hands of her relatives at a distance place, and she will be working in the field. The baby will be crying. Do you think the mother will keep quiet? So what the landowners say in the previous things? First of all, you go to home and come only after the feeding period is over. But poverty forces them to come to work. So as a good leader, what you have to do? You allow her till the boy is fed. by the mother. So breast milk is the best food. So let the boy be fed by the mother, and after that, she will be willing to work extra hours also. So that was not the concept in the previous area. So they will be simply stay at home. Now government is giving holidays for them. That's a different matter. So the previous thinking is workplace is not the right place for emotions. And the second concept is emotions disrupt. Emotions disrupt the organization order. The organization order. So there is a dispute between employees and tempers ran very high. There is a fist fight. So definitely the emotions disrupt the organization disorder. And the third and most important thing, there's a mistaken notion. Work, work is a serious business. Work is a serious business. Then how can you allow emotions there? Work is a serious business, and any display of emotions. So any display of emotions disrupt, disrupt, and it is looked with extreme suspicion. So he is going to disturb the work. A person with emotion is going to disturb the work. So this was the previous three items. Workplace is not the right place for emotions. And second concept is emotions describe the organization order. And the third is there is a mistaken notion that work is a serious business. Work is a serious business, and any display of emotions will disrupt the work. And even persons with emotions are looked with extreme suspicion. What is the present position? So present position is emotions. There is a competitive advantage. There is a competitive advantage. So there is a competitive advantage of emotionally charged persons. And second, your IQ is only responsible for 20% of your success. Your EQ is responsible for 80% of your success. So success rates depends upon EQ more than IQ. For example, let us quote the example of a mathematics teacher. He is an expert in maths. So he is handling a class. There are mischievous boys in the class. The teacher is unable to handle the class. Then do you think he can deliver a better lecture? Can the remaining children get advantage of the teacher, expert math teacher? No. So your IQ always accounts for 20% of success, whereas your EQ counts for 80% of the success. And there is a competitive advantage. These are the competitive advantages. Okay, let us learn about the utility of the EQ. So what is the competitive advantage of the EQ? So let us learn about it. This is the utility of the competitive advantage of EQ or emotional intelligence. What are things? Number one, team spirit. Long back in 1984, we were writing civil services, and we were students of Professor E.Z. Parmester. One day, we went to Professor and asked her to help us to give some notes in psychology. He said, "Okay, uh, you will get it tomorrow evening by 6 p.m." We said, "Sir, it will be around 150 pages." And can we get tomorrow evening? Professor simply asked, do you want notes or not? You will get it at 6 p.m. Okay. Then we came out and we just encountered about the three typists who are working with him. अरे भैया सामने professor has promised to give us 150 pages of notes in 110 sets to all of us. अरे कैसा we requested, actually we didn't quote the name of the professor. We wanted notes and I said it's difficult. He said it's difficult. Then one of us has told, Professor sir has promised. Then immediately he said, साहब बोले, then हो जाएगा. So professor has promised, so it will be done. Next day evening at about 3 p.m. we got the notes. We went to professor and said, sir, is a little difficult work, but how can we expect that a speedy work from you, sir? He said, everybody is the head of the department, but I am a team leader. I have a team. So that is the greatness of the team spirit. So the team will allow the subordinates to go into the line of the leader. That is the uh, motivation power of the team. So that's the emotional intelligence they are attached. So number one is team spirit. So team spirit is the most important thing, the benefit of the emotional intelligence. Then, for example, the second example I can quote is Clive Lloyd. Clive Lloyd is the captain of the West Indies team. So when Clive Lloyd is in the field, he'll be the utmost respected. You see, even while entering, it was the example introduced by the West Indian team. The captain enters the field and all the other enters behind. He is the first to step into, and of course, he is not allowed to run or chase a ball. The other person will chase and get it. So they want to share the responsibility of the team. But at the same time, Clive Lloyd also, while playing, in one example, he has played almost up to 160 runs, and when the team failed, the team captain came to the rescue of the team. So that is the greatness of the team spirit. And the third example is, for example, in the recent one day international, I mean, 2020 match, our Sky, Suryakumar Yadav, has failed as a captain. As a captain in batting, not as a captain. Captain has failed in batting. But the others, like Abhishek, Tilak Verma, Hardik Pandya, all came to the rescue of the team. So that is the team spirit. So team leadership is the most important of the emotional intelligence. Then second, what is the result of the emotional intelligence? And effective leadership. Effective leadership. Effective leadership. The best example we can put is Gandhi, Mahatma Gandhi. So he used to thrust his opinions, thrust his things on the followers. Until his non-violence is accepted, he did not move in. Even in the Chauri Chaura incident, when the 522 policemen were killed, he abruptly closed it. So everybody, there was nobody to voice, and everybody followed him. And the same thing is he allowed his leadership to continue till the Karachi leadership. And the ultimate leadership of Gandhi is seen in the communal disturbances in Rawalpindi after the independence movement. So effective leadership is the benefit of emotional intelligence. The latest example is Moody. Modi is the best example of emotional leader. Sabka saath, sabka vikas. So that is the effective leadership. And finally, the third point is increased performance. So increased performance. you will get better results. So the output of the company or output of the office work or output of the public service or output of the civic service will be a better. So that will lead to increased performance. Then subordinates will don't mind to shed their best sweat for extra performance. And the fourth important is adverse adverse conditions. So a calm sea can never make a good sailor. So we have to handle different situations. So different environmental problems will be there. And the adverse environment, the working conditions may not be the same always. You may have to work in different conditions. In those things, there will be the emotional intelligence will provide you courage. Number one is courage. Number one is courage. A leadership will show an extraordinary courage, and he will have a good initiative, and he will provide innovative ideas. And the last one is resilience. Whatever may be the problem, so he can handle in a much better way. And the most important thing of emotional intelligence is trust. A kind of trusteeship develops between the leader and subordinates, and the leader and public also. Because there will be a mutual respect with their leaders are allowed. The best example is again Clive Guide and Narendra Modi. So they are expected, they are respected, and they are trusted. And the most important thing next is enthusiasm. So there will be enthusiasm in the work. So there will be enthusiasm in the work, and when there is enthusiasm, there will be definitely improvement in quality in public or customer service. And another important thing of emotional intelligence is because all are working together, there will be proper use of time and resources. There won't be a wastage. So there is proper use of time and resources. And finally, that will lead to innovative and qualitative ideas. There will be difference of quality in the decisions, qualitative ideas. So we will sum up what are the benefits of the emotional intelligence. What are the utility of the emotional intelligence? The first thing is team spirit. Number one is the leaders and subordinate work as a team, and the team spirit will be there. And we have quoted several examples for that. And you can also verify from your own surroundings about the various examples you can see on team spirit. And the second point is important is effective leadership. Effective leadership is the benefit of the leader with having emotional intelligence. And third is leader and subordinates will do extra work and there'll be increased performance. And third is even in adverse conditions also, the leader can handle in a much better way. The leader will exhibit courage, initiative, innovation, and resilience. And a kind of trust will be developed in the team. So that even the public also respect the team. So that this trust is becomes trustworthy, they will become the trusteeship of the society. And finally, there will be enthusiasm because of the emotional intelligence in the team for delivering quality in public and customer services. And because of this emotional intelligence, there is no wastage and there will be proper utilization of both time and resources. And finally, there will be innovative and qualitative ideas of the emotionally charged leaders. These are the benefits of having emotional intelligence. In our next class, we will deal with the benefits of the leaders who are having emotional intelligence. How the leader is benefited. How the leader is benefited. Now we are in this class we thought of both leaders and subordinates and public. In the next class, we will discuss about the exclusive benefits of leaders who are emotionally charged. Thank you very much.